If you live in Singapore and work in Global Foundries or ST Microelectronics, you might need to tighten your belt. There are three key sectors that are directly going to be impacted by the tariffs. The first one is semiconductors. Singapore accounts for 11% of global semiconductor exports, and a huge chunk goes to America. Now that's going to be subjected to the 10% tariffs. And this is before the US is going to put the 25% global blanket semiconductor tariff on everyone. Next is pharmaceuticals. We exported $4.2 billion in 2024 to the United States. That is going to be subjected to the 10% tariff. And so, Jurong, so we have our chemicals and petroleum-based products, and all those that are shipping towards the US are going to face that 10% tariff. But thankfully, prices in Singapore are not going to increase because the tariff is placed on the American citizens, not us. In fact, prices in Singapore may actually fall a little bit because all these surpluses that used to be shipped to the United States has to go somewhere. And if some of it comes to Singapore, the price will drop down because supply and demand, there will be more supply. So inflation-wise, the short-term inflation, actually Singapore won't be facing like a huge price hike or anything. The Americans will be facing that. But the economy, which is going to affect your pay, potentially, especially SMEs that rely on the US market like ourselves, we're going to be facing a huge trouble. We ship our laptop sleeves to the United States, and we are going to be facing those tariffs as well. That 10% tariff is going to eat into our profit margins unless we decide to raise our prices. And if you raise our prices and we get less sales, then we make less money. If multiple countries feel that this globalization thing shouldn't be a thing, everything should be done onshore, Singapore might lose a lot of manufacturing jobs and our GDP will start to fall as well. But those things won't happen right now. It will happen slightly in the future, but we will only know the impact of it at least a couple of months down the road. And I saw a comment that just reminded us that it's only 4 months since Donald Trump has taken office. Actually less than that, it's just barely 3 months. But if you look at how other countries have industrialized and brought manufacturing to their country, I can tell you that the way that they're doing it right now isn't going to work. We'll do another video about that on how countries have industrialized before.